8 miles west of Boston, Watertown is having a moment.
It's getting pretty busy around here.
It's 15 minutes to the city. I think in many ways you can't really go wrong being here, and it's only going to get better.
Known for its large Armenian population and connection to the Marathon bombing, the city now has a major project in the works, Arsenal Yards.
We're just creating a destination. It's more than just a place to come shopping. It's more than just a place to get dinner.
The old Arsenal Mall is no longer. Arsenal Yards is bringing in a hotel, 300 residences, lab space, a grocery store, a movie theater, fitness boutiques, and so much more. Despite ongoing construction, there are a few retailers and restaurants now open.
When you come here, you really don't know what to expect in terms of if there's going to be a fun event or what type of public art you'll see.
3 artists brightened up the space that will soon be home to Squeeze Biotechnologies.
Cambridge has gotten a little too popular. It's really pushed up the pricing and it really pushes out the smaller biotechs, and honestly, traffic and accessibility have become a bigger issue too.
And Squeeze isn't the only biotech moving into Arsenal Yards.
Biotech really thrives when there's this clustering effect, and with 25 plus tenants here now and more on the way, that's starting to take place now.
Despite big box stores coming in, Bridget Beckman says the goal isn't to make Watertown feel like Boston.
We still have open spaces and green spaces. We have free parking. We have all of the conveniences of the suburbs blended with some of the best restaurants in Boston.
Watertown is home to the second largest Armenian population in the country. Many people frequent traditional shops and bakeries in search of a Mediterranean experience. Sarkis and Misak Orfalian own Mossie's Bakery on Mount Auburn Street. The bakery and specialty food store is all in the family.
My parents opened this business. It was a smaller place, but over the years we've expanded. Now it's 4 storefronts.
Customers come from all over to buy hard-to-find specialties like the choreg, an Armenian sweetbread. Cheese boreg, a buttery puff pastry filled with cheese. And lamajun, a kind of Armenian pizza, a thin piece of dough typically topped with minced meat, veggies, onions, tomatoes, parsley, and a whole lot of herbs.
People are familiar with hummus, chickpea dip, or eggplant dip, but I think coming here, you're getting a product that does not have any preservatives. We make it here just like you make it at home, fresh.
Mediterranean fruits add a natural touch of sweetness to many of the cookies and pastries. There's no added sugar here.
Things with dates in it, figs in it, apricots, so that makes it very interesting.
More than 40 years after their doors opened, Orfalian says Mossie's Bakery wouldn't be here without the support of the Watertown community.
Churches are here, the organizations are close by. It's home.
Watertown is also home to Damien Enders and Mike DiGregorio.
We worked at the same place for a while. We both enjoyed smoking cigars.
The two friends decided it was time for a career change and opened Cigar and Lounge, which is exactly what it sounds like.
I've worked a lot of jobs in my life, and I've never come across an industry that I've run into pretty much everybody under the sun. Doctors, lawyers, to construction workers, to landscapers.
While the craft beer industry has been buzzing as of late, Enders says the craft cigar movement has been growing strong for a while.
There's always new stuff coming out. We try to keep everybody happy. But that's also the beauty of having the lounge, is we sit next to all these cigar smokers, and we're hearing a lot of stuff from them, and we're sharing a lot of information, so it just allows us to make sure that we have all the right product in here for everybody.
Whether grabbing a cigar to go or planning to stay a while, Enders and DiGregorio say they're here to help navigate their walk-in humidor.
A lot of people don't understand everything in the cigar world. It's almost like going into select a bottle of wine and in a sea full of wine that you don't really know what you're doing.
And while cigars are the main focus of this lounge, DiGregorio and Enders say it's about relaxing and treating yourself.
We got plenty of nice comfortable seats and good ventilation, so especially as these cold days are upon us, you can just sit in here nice and warm and enjoy a good cigar.
It sounds like a gimmick, but the truth is it's almost like a family.
Artistic director Michael Bobbitt may be new to the city, but the new Repertory Theater is celebrating 35 years.
New Repertory Theater is one of the region's longest running theaters. We produce plays and musicals of all kinds for the greater Boston area. I really am having a great time.
Hours on hours are put into each performance from both the front and back of the house.
The process is about a year and a half, from selecting the production to finding the artists to put on the show. And then the rehearsal period is about 3 to 4 weeks before we open the show for the public.
Meet! You've overfed me!
On this day, New Repertory Theater is in the midst of technical rehearsals for their performance of Oliver. Bobbitt says while the performances are special, the location of the theater is truly what makes this company shine.
It's enough away from the city and we have free parking, but the environment is really quite fantastic. And the Arsenal Center for the Arts is a big art center, so there are artists walking around all the time and we get to soak up all the joy of being artists.
And Oliver has wrapped at the New Rep Theater, but a production of Hair begins on January 26th. Back to Arsenal Yards, the full project should be complete by 2021. In addition to lab space, there will be apartments, a hotel, supermarket, and the South End restaurant The Gallows plans to open a location on site as well. A Massachusetts artist, Kim Carlino of East Hampton, was one of 3 artists who created the murals you saw on site. Up next, Atari, Nintendo, Sega Genesis. He has them all.